Hey, everybody. We're live right now at Paste Studios in New York with Ninet Tayeb. Ninet, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
dude,
you.
it's great seeing you again. It's great seeing everybody again. This is number 3, I think.
I think so,
Yeah,
yeah.
we've done this 3
Yeah.
times. It's great to host you in the new space. Thanks for coming. And
you.
here we are. We're going to happy 50th anniversary of Woodstock, everybody.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. I feel so great about it. Like I was there, yeah. But thank you.
Yeah, there's all sorts of cool stuff going on today. There's a lot. We're doing what we can to commemorate that. We're going to hear your interpretation of Joni Mitchell's song today, and along with 3 others. Can you tell us what's coming up first?
I think you want to start maybe with Woodstock? No, let's start with Self-Destructive Mind. Okay, so we're gonna start with an original song of mine. It's called Self-Destructive Mind. It's the first single out of our upcoming album. It's gonna happen sometime next year.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Ready? All right. When you wake up in the middle of the night, am I still on your mind? 'Cause times are changing. And do you have a friend or someone to talk to? I keep it all to myself. I keep it all to myself. Destructive mind. Don't let anyone cut out the wire. I'm still waiting for you to come clean. And I know, yes, I know you're so tired. And I will let you in, I'll let you in, I will let you in, I will let you in, I'll let you in, I'll let you in. Elusive denial, 'cause times are changing. And I'm trying so hard not to forget everything you told me. I keep it all to myself. I keep it all to myself. I keep it all to myself. Self-destructive mind. Don't let anyone cut down the wire. I'm still waiting for you to come clean. And I know, yes, I know you're so tired. Self-destructive mind. Don't let anyone cut down the wire. I'm still waiting for you to come clean. I'm still waiting for you to come clean. Yes, I'm still waiting for you to come clean. And I will let you in, I'll let you in, I will let you in,
Thank you, everybody. It sounds great.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So that one, Self-Destructive Mind, is that's the B-side of the Woodstock 7-inch that I'm holding in my hand right now. Thank you, by the way, for this. This is awesome. So you mentioned you're working on the new record. It'll be out at some point next year. Can you talk about where you're at in that process right now? Are you writing? Are you recording? Or what are you up to right now?
Question. We're working. Like one at a time. We just recorded 4 demos, and we need to figure out how, to live with it a little bit. But yeah, basically, I would have released it tomorrow, but we need to wait a little bit. It's gonna happen probably at the beginning of next year. But we have still a lot of work ahead of us.
Yeah. Well, I like this song a lot. You're off to a wonderful start.
Thank you.
Do you work in, so you worked in LA for this one, right? Is that primarily where the stuff happens? Do you work in Israel to record these, or where does it happen?
This song is one of the first songs I wrote here in LA. Mm-hmm. Probably 4 or 5 months after we left Israel. Yeah, and we're recording here in LA, obviously, because it's it's a different vibe, and the inspiration is everywhere, and you just need to be tuned and ready for it to come. So yeah, we recorded this one in LA.
Do you feel like there is a lighter sound? What is the LA vibe to you? Because the first one that you write is Self-Destructive Mind, which is not, that certainly exists in every big city, Los Angeles not being any exception from that, but it's also the, lightness, sun and sand and palm trees and all that shit. You feel like it's going to be maybe that's a dumb question.
Lighter?
Yeah,
no, it's not a dumb question at all, because weather, it has a really, especially to me, it has a really big effect on the way I approach life, basically, but I'm not sure it's the fact that it's sunny and palm trees and all this. I'm not sure it's helping, to be honest, because I'm a winter girl.
Yeah.
Now that's the problem.
All right.
And I moved to LA. Woo, good for me. Yeah.
Well, potentially move back, split the difference, come back east, come to New York. It sucks here in the winter.
Well, we were thinking about it. Maybe it's going to happen in the future. I don't know. Ask my husband. I have no idea.
We're still thinking about it.
Good answer.
Nice.
All right.
Very diplomatic. Well done.
Very much so.
Cool. So we're going to hear 3 more songs today. Can you tell us what's coming up second?
Let's do Child.
Yeah.
All right. So the Child is the second song, and this one is for my previous album, Paper Parachute.
All right.
Yeah. I can't let go, I can't let go, I can't let go. Imprisoned, just like a child whose mom left. Underneath the tree, wooden golden house, sitting in the corner, covering eyes. Underneath the tree, wooden golden house, sitting in the corner, covering eyes. Couldn't find the door. I overthink and stop and think I'm being gonna can't let go, 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 can't let go. I can't let go. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Right. Thanks. Can we talk a little bit about your influences? This room is always conducive to talking a little bit about rock and roll history, especially on this day today being the 50th anniversary of Woodstock at Max Yasgur's farm. And I know that when reading about you, I hear comparisons, the contemporary comparisons to Alison Mosshart regularly, which is awesome. I mean, that's a pretty wonderful comparison. She's a badass. I know we don't know each other like in life, but I would imagine that you kick a lot of asses and are badass in a similar way.
How do you know that?
It just seems that way. I don't know. But can we talk a little bit about who has influenced you and who you guys all as a band have sort of bonded over?
Wow. Well, basically, it was and it's still a long journey, but so many. It started from Jeff Buckley.
And the 25th anniversary of Grace
Yes.
is on like next week on the 23rd. It was
Yes.
25 years.
Yes. So he's the one that had the most like powerful impact on me and my music. And basically he was the reason that I decided that I want to learn how to play guitar. It was at the age of 25, very late, you know. But he really changed the way I hear and listen and feel music. So he's like, you know, the first one. And then, you know, it's like Zeppelin and PJ Harvey and Janis, of course. It's all the 60s. That's why Woodstock to me was so, you know, I was so related to. I'm still. I wish it's going to happen next year. But, you know, all the people that were there, they were like big influential part in the way, you know, the way I hear and see music. You can talk about your influence as well. You're just looking at me.
You're talking so well. I'm just listening.
Oh,
That
thank
was
you.
really interesting. Like I've never heard it before.
Really?
No, it's like really wow. That's cool. Yeah, I think you know, we, as Ninet said, we really influenced by a lot of different artists, and obviously there's the whole side of, you know, us coming from Israel and kind of featuring some of the cultural stuff that's happening over there with, you know, some modes and different scales and melodies. So I think besides, you know, the classic rock and roll artists that we all grew up on, I think probably our journey from Israel to America and the mixture between them is something that I feel like is definitely something that, I don't know, we kind of drawn into all the time and kind of trying to find a way to put this thing together. And I think, I don't know, I think in the end of the day, we find ourselves influenced by everything from, you know, rock and roll to more classical music. And I, you know, in my world, I listen to a lot of hip hop or like R&B and stuff like that, and then we get to incorporate some of these beats into the music. So I think it's really a mixture of a lot of different things that creates that sound. But yeah.
Actually, the sounds are everywhere, you know, and I mean, if you pay attention, so you hear it when you know someone is building a building, like instructions, like it's everywhere, you know. So it's like you take the sound of nature. I mean, to me, it's like that. Sometimes I'm just inspired by the sound of nature, building this drilling hole in my brain 7 a.m. you know, so you can look at it as a beautiful thing and just take it and put it in your music.
That's true.
Uh-huh.
Cool. Well, I think you're doing a great job. I mean, some of those scales and modes and like that Middle Eastern vibe that is mixed into this song. I mean, these songs. That was the first time that I had heard was Child.
Yeah.
That's the first time that I heard that song, and it's instantly.
Really?
I like that song a lot. Yeah, these are great songs, and it's got an interesting vibe to it. I think you're doing a wonderful job of mixing those things all together, and you described how you're doing it very eloquently. So I'm glad I asked that question.
That's very cool.
Thank you.
We're gonna hear a third and a fourth song today. Can you tell us what is coming up third?
Should we do Woodstock? I mean, we
Yeah,
gotta celebrate it, right?
of course. It's today, right? Today
Back
it's
to
like
Jasper's farm.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm really glad we did this one. I came upon a child of God. He was walking along the road, and I asked him, "Where are you going?" And this he told me, "I'm going down to Yasgur's farm. I'm gonna join in a rock and roll band. I'm gonna camp out on the land. I'm gonna try and get my soul free. We are stardust. We are golden, and we got to get ourselves back to the garden." Can I walk beside you? I have come here to lose the smoke, and I feel to be a cog in something's turning. Maybe it's just the time of year, or maybe it's the time of man. I don't know who I am, but you know life is for learning. We are stardust. We are golden, and we got to get ourselves back to the garden. By the time we got to Woodstock, we were 500,000 strong, and everywhere there was a song and celebration. And I dreamed I saw the bombers riding shotguns in the sky, and they were turning into butterflies above a nation. Hey, we are stardust. We are golden, and we got to get ourselves back to the garden. And we got to get ourselves, and we got to get ourselves, and we got to get ourselves back to the
Yeah,
Thank you.
man. Yeah. That's fun. That is a great version of that song. Thanks for doing it today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And thanks for arranging it so quick too. Like that arrangement came together very quickly, and it was fascinating to watch you both put it together on like no notice whatsoever. And I'm stoked that happened.
Thank you
No
so
coffee.
Dude, there's a whole pot of coffee. You can have some coffee. Would you like some coffee?
Yeah,
There
later.
is
I mean,
some.
we
There's
got
just
one more
little
song.
tiny cups over there.
That's all we need.
Can we talk about the tone of that guitar briefly? Is the bassiness of it coming through the amplifier? Do you have pickups that are doing that, or what is making that sound so much like you're playing a bass guitar?
Joseph.
Surprising question.
Basically,
No,
yeah,
that's,
it's his fingers.
Yeah, no, it's thank you. But no, this is an instrument called Bass 6. The first ones are Fenders from 1964. That's where they came up with it. George Harrison used to play a lot of it on the Beatles songs where McCartney played piano. So that's basically it's an octave lower guitar. And we put up this. We're gonna support the Zombies next week under East Coast Run. And when we got called to do the gig, they wanted more of a minimal setup because the band is really big and different. And when you do support slots, sometimes you have to kind of scale down. And I think we wanted to. There you go.
Nice coffee
Amazing.
time.
Thank you so much.
Anyways, we try to find a way to get Ninet's sound and like the big whatever washy sound, I guess, in a way of the music without compromising on tonality, and obviously we want to stay a 3-piece, so like a minimal setup, and this is how we came up with it. And since Ninet and Yotam has been doing a lot of acoustic runs together, they have something very good going, and I was thinking of finding an instrument that complements that and kind of expands the range but still leaves room for the acoustic guitar and the vocal to come out. So I found this thing and it works perfectly.
Cool. Well, it sounds great, man. It complemented that last song perfectly. I hope that Joni and whoever else is interested in that song gets to hear it. We've got a great audience right now. A ton of people are watching, so hopefully that spreads out. Because we've got, the tapes behind you right now. Like we've got Joni Mitchell, we've got
God,
Crosby,
wish
Stills,
Joni would
Nash and
hear this
Young
one.
singing.
I hope
that.
she's not gonna be mad or something.
Dude, I
think
cannot
she's-
imagine
I know.
that would happen. That was very well done. I think you've done that song justice.
you.
I hope everybody agrees. I'm sure they will. Yeah, right behind Yotam is
It's the Woodstock.
the Woodstock tapes. There was 10 years later. They did a 1979 Woodstock with I think Stephen Stills was there, Canned Heat was there. So the broadcast master of that is sitting right behind you. We've got some of the latter day Woodstock tapes here also. The the 94 and then that total mess of a 99 Woodstock. We've got those tapes here also.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Well, you talked to him on the way out.
What?
I'll just when I pack up the gear.
And Zombies tapes. There's definitely Zombies tapes. That's going to be awesome. Good for you. That's going to be a fun experience.
you.
That starts on Monday. You're
Yes.
in Ocean City, New Jersey, and there are 5 dates. The last one is August 29th at Bottle and Cork in Dewey Beach, Delaware. And enjoy all those dates and travel safely, please, between all of them. It's going to be awesome. All that, the information's all up at ninettayeb.com. And we're going to hear a fourth. We've got a bonus song coming up. Can you tell us what you're going to play last today?
Superstar?
I don't know. What do you think?
Oh wait, I've got a total curveball. Feel free to. No is an acceptable answer. Do you have a Jeff Buckley cover in your
God.
pocket,
Oh my
or
God.
is he one of those artists? I know. I mean, his fans can get touchy about it when people try to cover his music. I've seen it happen before. But do you, by any chance, have a cover that you would like to play right now? And fuck off is a fine answer. Like that.
No,
we
I
do
wouldn't
not
say
have to do
fuck
that.
off. No, not at all. Because you're so sweet.
Thank you.
Really, I mean, I do, but I've never played it in front of anyone. I just played it at my home, just for me to practice his fucking hard, but I do have a cover of a cover of Jeff Buckley.
Get the
I'm so serious. So
the
basically, it's
Buckley
his
by
song,
way of Cohen.
but it's Leonard. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me to do Hallelujah? Hallelujah in a version of Buckley's, like it's me and him and Joseph, of course.
Yeah.
You want to do it?
Let's do it.
You know what? And we're gonna do it at the Zombie tour as well because I don't know. We decided that this one we want to put it back in the set list. I don't know. It just felt right. And now that you mentioned it, it's like, okay, the universe is asking. All right, you are the universe, Brad.
Yes.
Okay. Let's do it.
That was deep.
That was deep. Okay. Well, I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Well, your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you. And she tied you to her kitchen chair, and she broke your throat, and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Well, baby, I've been here before. I've seen this room and I've walked this floor, you know. I used to live alone before I knew you. And I've seen your flag on the marble arch. And love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Well, maybe there is a God above, but all I've ever learned from love was how you shoot somebody who outdrew you. And it's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not somebody you see in the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Oh. Hallelujah.
That was awesome. That was extra special. Thank you for doing that. The universe says thank you. Well done, everybody. Got goosebumps everywhere, like places that I didn't realize goosebumped. They're goosebumping. So,
Thank you so much.
yeah, thank you, Ninet. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you, Yotam. Thank you very much. And travel safely between all of your tour dates. You're supporting the Zombies starting on Monday and wraps up on August 29th. And all tour dates are up at ninettayeb.com. And we'll stay tuned for when the album is out next year. Please come back. We'll be here doing this, so
We
come
will.
back and we'll see you
Thank
for
you
round 4.
so much.
Thanks, man.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for the coffee.
Yeah.